Good evening, everyone. DSP here. Philomania is running wild. It is time for another night of fun WWE Champions. It is actually Sunday, the 27th of October, 2024. We are in the home stretch of Zombies Month. It basically continues through this one further final week. It ends, I think, Sunday or Monday of next week, so not tomorrow, but like in a week from now. Which basically means there's one zombie tonight, and there's going to be another new zombie next week probably, and that'll be it for the event. It's been a very long event. You know, by the standards of this game, they usually have it run about a month. This one actually is going like a month and an extra week. So I hope that you've enjoyed the festive atmosphere of zombies and horror here in the WWE Champion streams recently. So, a couple quick updates for everyone. First of all, last time around, if you remember, we did a mega poll. And that mega poll ended up being one of the best I've ever done in the game. We ended up pulling the Nation of Domination Rock, the best submission character in the game. We ended up pulling Charlotte Flair, who's one of the best females in the game. We ended up getting some amazing trainers, such as Logan Paul, who's the best submissions trainer in the game, which enhances everyone's submissions. So we had some really good pulls and upgrades last time, and that helped tremendously. Because now we're going to have a much better roster, okay? Tonight, what's in store? Well, basically, what is this? Belt. Stun immunity belt. I don't have anyone who can use it. No, see, it says equip. I can't use it. I'll save it. Basically, we have a few things to do. We have to do all the freebie stuff. We have our free pulls that we get every time because I'm in that club that gives you a few free pulls every time that there's a new loot. We can do our daily stuff for the league up. And then we're going to be doing a lot of tours. There's a lot of zombie tours available to do from over the weekend that I haven't done because I haven't been playing. And so we'll do all that. The goal is to hit our support goal of $150 between all sources. You know, I'm co-streaming now, both on YouTube and Kick. I've got all these revenue streams that can come in. You can support in any way here tonight live. And when we hit that $150, I'm going to do a mega pull in this new loot. Let's check out the loot because I know this is what you guys want to see. Is the Rise of LA Nahite, because his name is Nah. I know it sounds weird, Nah, but I guess because his catchphrase is yeah, but because he's a zombie, now it's Nah or something, I guess. Anyway, so this is the loot, and the loot has a lot of good stuff in it, including Zombie LA Knight, including Zombie Bailey, who's incredibly good as well, regular LA Knight, who's good but not great. We've even got Zombie Usos in there, Zombie Cody Rhodes. Actually, she's really good. That's Naomi. Zombie Randy Orton is good. Zombie. These are all great characters. Like, if I pulled anyone out of this ultimate loot, oh my God, the best female in the game right here. Indy is seriously the best female in the game. Jade Cargill there. All these characters are absolutely outstanding. Not one of these would I be disappointed, except for Randy Orton, because we already have him, and all Bitey we already have. But, oh, her too. I forgot her name. Maxine Dupree. She's really good. So a lot of these pulls would be great. It's a good loot overall. Like, pretty good roster to pull from in that loot. How about this? First of all, thank you to Paul. Paul has done a $2 super chat that says good vibes, right? So thank you very much. Or is it chill vibes? I can't tell. It's like a blue on blue. I can't really read it. But thank you, Paul. That's the first super chat of the night. It's for $1.99, but it's €1, so I'll count it as 2. Thank you, Paul. Oops. All right. I think it is time. Let's just do our free pull. Let's do it right now. All right? Here we go. Let's see what we get. What, silver? Are we going to get a 5-star silver? 5-star silver pull for the freebie. Who is it? Let's see. Keep tapping. I'm going to let it do it. It's Ring General Decay. We already have it. Darn. Ring General Decay, Zombie Gunther. All right. That's our freebie pull. Okay. So, I don't think there's anything else freebie to do. We have this to do. Rise of Lana. Oh, we could do this right now. This is just going to be some shards. This is because, I'll tell you why I got this in a second, because it is a pretty good thing. There's a good reason why I had that. But I'll explain that in a moment. Titles loot. This is still good for the week. We'll do this over the course of the week. Briefcase. That's still good for... Oh, ends in 16 hours. Oh, let's do that then. Let's do some of these. These are the freebie pulls I got from doing tours this week. Who's the best potential character to pull still, Splinter? I don't even know. Like I said, Indy is really good. I think that Zombie Bailey is seriously good. There's a few really good pulls in there. Of course, Zombie LA Knight is the one everyone wants because he's the new character. We ended up getting a 4-star Scottish warrior, Drew McIntyre. He's like a 2-3-year-old card, and he's not very good anymore. But nice to get something new. See what else we get out of this. Probably just going to get a bunch of dupes from here, but that's fine. Okay. I, too, am looking forward to my Halloween marathon, Mark. I can't wait. What's up, Tate? How you doing, Tate? Good evening. Here we go. Told you this is going to be all dupes. Because what this loot is really just to get, like, resources. Like, if you need the trainer characters or something, you can get a lot of them for free out of this loot. That's why this is a freebie loot you earn over the month. Every one of these characters here is a trainer. A good trainer character. Yeah. And then, are you kidding? I got him again. I got Scottish Warrior twice. Here we go. Okay. Cool. All right, so that was really nothing too fruitful there. And that's it. Okay. So what I want to tell you guys about is the League 9 requirements, and I have some good news. For those of you who've been now tuning into my WWE Championship streams for like a month and a half, 2 months that I've been playing it, we've been limited and locked into these lower leagues, correct? It's been a while since we leagued up. We need to hit League 10 and higher. But the one piece of criteria that was holding us back was that it wanted us to do a faction feud battle. Now, faction feud can only be played when there's a faction feud live, and the faction feuds are only live every other week for only 1 day or 2 days, depending on the day in the week. So because of that, FYI, it's been a nightmare for me to do it. My stream night is never lining up with when the feud's going on. So because it's not lined up, it means I can't do the feud. I'm not booting this up and playing it on another day. It has to be on a day when the feud's going on and I'm streaming. Well, yesterday during my day off, I managed to sneak it in here for, like, no lie, in 5 minutes when I was doing other things in the house. I was actually changing out Jasper Kitty's water up here. He has a fountain. And as I was cleaning it, I jumped in the office here. I booted this up, and it just so happened that I was able to get a match of Faction Feud, and I played it fast, and it qualified. So now I don't need that qualification again. We're good to go. And now all we need to do is keep doing showdown victories and league points. And we will actually hit League 10. Now, you might be like, gee, what should we, what's the benefit of League 10? Number one is autoplay. Autoplay means the game's matches can play themselves with AI, and therefore, you don't have to be paying attention to every old match in a tour. The game will just play it the best it can. Now, sometimes the AI is dumb as dirt. Other times it's smart. So, there you go. That's number one. Number two, I believe at League 10, you unlock the full month-long events. I have been stuck on this month-long event to show you. Look, rank 16 of 16. We finished this night one of the event. Because we're in such a low league, it doesn't allow me to get all of the reward tiers. According to this, I've done 223,000 points. I stopped getting rewards at 45,000 points. I would have gotten tons of rewards this month. Money, TP, Evo coins, like a ton of shit. And because I'm at a low league, I'm limited and I can't get those rewards. I think at League 10, you open up the whole month-long event. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you unlock a lot more of the event, so therefore I can get rewarded, all right? So it's important. I'm glad I got that faction feud match in. When we hit League 10, which should basically be by the end of this month, it's going to be a lot better for us when we start the new month-long event in November, okay? So that's a good thing. What we're going to do is we're going to do our daily missions right now, so that way we can hit our daily stuff for today and get more league points. A couple shout-outs here. I want to say thank you to Still Splinter for becoming a member tonight. We actually count memberships now. Memberships count for about $3 because I keep about 2/3 of each contribution. Since the membership is like $4, I count it as like 3. So thank you, Still Splinter, for that. And then Paul just did another €1.64 super chat. So thank you to Paul. We're just going to count that as $1 and round it because, because YouTube takes the fee out of that. Okay? No, the sound effects are not off. This is how the game sounds on PC. They actually have a lot of sound effects removed and or the music completely removed on PC. But it runs nice, and this is how I do the streams, right? So all right, so thank you guys for those contributions. Now, let's do some of the daily stuff. So what's the daily stuff? Well, number one, we got to level up our roster a bit here. Here, let's actually get these new characters into our roster. That way they can be added and not say that they're new. Oh boy, the Thunderdome moment is ready. Remember the Thunderdome? For a year, they did the WWE events inside of a dome that had no audience. Wasn't that exciting? Like Edge. He's crappy, by the way. Okay. All right. And yeah. They almost streamed a cartel execution live on TV during the Thunderdome era. Okay. Not sure what that means, but okay. All right. And a Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin's not with them anymore, right? He left WWE? Pretty sure he left. Okay. Then we got this silly Thunderdome moment that we can unlock. Yeah. Someone put the video in as a prank? What? Well, that's not a very funny prank if they're streaming a murder. Anyway, so we need to level up any character and then put one level of special move into a character. Here, let's level up Charlotte. And we'll level up one of her moves. Really matter which one. Actually, you know what? We're not going to do that. We're just going to do something that's like super cheap to do. Here, like, oh, I leveled them all the way up? Oh, crap. I just need to find one cheat move to level up. Shelton Benjamin is now in AEW, I'm being told. Yo. There we go. So now we also need to do some showdown matches for this. Jump in there now. Will I ever attend another WWE event? I don't think so, One Sick Puppy. I don't really see the need to. I'm not really that into it. You know, for some reason I got back into wrestling, then maybe. Okay. Of course, they're all 6-star gold characters. Ugh. Game. Try this one. This one should be doable. Okay. Am I giving shout-outs to the damn remastered? No. I'm backed up on all the games I'm playing now. Everyone wants me to play the campaign, plus zombies, plus multiplayer of Call of Duty, plus continue Sonic X Shadow, plus play Life is Strange Shattered, or, Second Exposure, Dual Exposure. So Life is Strange coming out on Tuesday. Plus, they want to do a Halloween marathon. Plus, there's more games coming out in November. I can't play these remasters and re-releases. I need to focus on real games right now. So, okay. Sarah says, you mentioned you want to have more days out with your wife. Anything planned? Well, a couple things. We were actually talking about it last night. We want to clean out our garage. We want to clean out her office and repurpose them so we can use them. Because right now there's giant portions of them that are unused because we've never had time to do it. We do want to take time to go some places that we haven't been able to go to in a long time. Like, there's a couple places around Washington that we've gone before for like food or for shopping. And we haven't been there in years. And now having an extra day off, it would allow us to basically like kind of have time to do that. So we're looking at a few different things, for sure. And you know, we'll find out. You know, when we get the days off, we have to schedule them in. It's probably gonna be maybe like, you know, maybe second week of November, maybe last week of November. We'll have an extra day in there wedged in. Keep in mind, it's going to be weird because of the whole Black Friday deal, and my wife works retail, so she's probably going to have to work a lot around then and stuff like that. But we're going to try to figure it out. We're going to try to squeeze it in and start in November. With some weeks, I'll have 2 days off instead of 1. It would be great if it works out. I mean, it would be so nice for us, and I hope that it's possible. So, but yeah, it's basic stuff. It's not like, oh, we have giant elaborate plans. We can't. We don't have time or means for elaborate plans. It's like just trying to do stuff that we've wanted to do for a long time and haven't had the chance to do it, you know? Jade, you're here tonight. What's going on, Jade? Good to have you. Welcome to the stream. How you feeling? How you doing tonight? Hey, Michael said Shelton Benjamin now joined AEW. Well, there you go. Shelton Benjamin has left and is in AEW now. I'm not surprised to hear this. No, I would not go to a live or house show in Seattle. I don't want to. Listen, if I'm going to get back into wrestling, I'd like to ease in. Maybe watch one show a week. Maybe watch a pay-per-view or two so you can get caught up and figure out what, get my bearings back. I have no desire to go to a live show and do all that stuff, no. Okay. Getting through our showdown matches. This is a requirement for the league, so it's a good thing we're doing these. And this is also a daily requirement, too. So it's a daily requirement and a league requirement. Oh, let's see here. King Crimson says the Motor City Machine Guns have won the WWE Tag Team titles on SmackDown. It looks like Triple H is pushing them all the way and is making them the best tag team in WWE. Cool. They were, at one point, they were absolutely amazing back in the day in Impact, right? They were so good in Impact. Or I guess you should call it TNA, because that's what it was called back then. TNA Wrestling. I'm shocked that it's so many years later. They're probably much older now, but that they're going to get their time to shine in WWE. But then again, I guess the same thing kind of happened to AJ Styles, right? Yeah, I know. Sarah says it might not be elaborate. At least it's nice when you spend more time and an extra day with your family. It's crazy to see how much time you spend working. Yeah. I said, yesterday I had a day off. Guess what I did for half the day? I was running around, grocery shopping, running errands, cleaning the house, doing stuff that I have to do on a day off. You know, it was like very little time to actually relax at all. I really don't relax that much. I wish I could. I just don't get a lot of time to relax. Impact is back to TNA again. Good Lord. Well, that's not surprising. You're a little sick, Jade. I'm sorry to hear that, Jade. I hope you feel better, man. What game do I think is a good example of gameplay being more important than visuals, says Still Splinter. Oh, man. So many games these days, a lot of the indie games that are great, right, don't necessarily have groundbreaking visuals anymore. They're not going for that. They're going for a game that has a hook or an appeal of a gameplay loop that you really want to play, right? Most indie games today, any of these viral indie games, really are just... It's about gameplay and not really visuals. But really, when you think about visuals, you think about AAA, right? That's the studios that are really able to push the boundaries because maybe they have the means. Maybe they have an exclusive graphical engine, you know? Look at Capcom. Capcom has their RE engine. The thing's amazing, really. The other companies don't have that, right? Even licensing the Unreal Engine, there's limitations to it. What do I think of the game Dishonored? I liked Dishonored 1 quite a bit. I liked the plot. I liked the gameplay mechanics, how you could change the way you played it depending on your choices that you made, your powers and stuff like that. Whoa. Why is The Rock? What happened here? They're forcing me to use... Oh, they're forcing me to use a technician. That is what's going on. Those dirty rats. Who are they to tell me who I have to use? I don't know if I'll win this. We'll find out. What's funny is WWE acknowledged them as former Impact World Champions, even though WWE never acknowledges other world title wins. It sounds like they're changing it, right? It sounds like WWE is becoming way more in line with modern day stuff, and they kind of get what's going on. Probably because Vince is no longer in charge, right? Let Sammy in, says Jade. Right now I can't actually, Jade. I'm forced to use the rock. Okay. Nice damage there. Holy crud, that did a ridiculous amount of damage. Very nice. I told you Nation of Domination Rock was really good. That pull we got last time, that's going to be one of our go-to guys moving forward for sure, dude. All right. All right, last one. All right, guys. Well, we are roughly 20 minutes into the stream, and we've got $6 of support. Now, you know how it works. When we hit the support goal, I do a mega pull. That basically powers the rest of the stream. Because if I end up getting a good character, it means we can use that character then in the tours, in the special event where they're being used. And tonight is no exception. Tonight, if we pull LA Knight, Zombie LA Knight then, we'll actually be able to do some special stuff. But we need you guys to buy in and support. Obviously, we don't want 38 streams to end tonight. 38 streams of a streak of support. We want it to continue. We want to get that going all week long so we can do a fun Katsu Burger goal at the end of the week. So please, guys, consider supporting tonight if you can. All right? And let's get it going. Remember, last Sunday night, sadly, we did not hit the goal and there was no pull. And it really sucked. Now, there was a Hail Mary tip at the last minute of someone. And then I hit the goal. But there's no guarantee that's happening tonight. In fact, I don't really see anyone in a tipping mood tonight. So if you're here to support, please consider it. And, you know, let's get that rolling for now. Jade says, Triple H show now, not events. Yeah, Triple H runs pretty much everything now, right? If I don't understand. And I think that's a good thing. Sofa of Chaos. No, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not aware of a library-themed restaurant in Las Vegas. What the hell are you... Why would there be a library... Why is this open? Why would there be a library? Get this fucking out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Why would there be a library-themed restaurant? What does that even mean? Lady Charisma, how are you? Lady Charisma says WWE and TNA are in a partnership where NXT stars show up on Impact and TNA shows up on NXT. Yeah, I mean, that's a crazy change from old day WWE for sure, right? Mitch the Plant did an Australian $2.99 super chat, which is the equivalent of about $2 USD. And he says, dummy hit buttons, yeah, dummy hit buttons, yeah. Okay, I have no idea what that means, Mick. But thank you for the super chat, regardless. Pretty much, I would say that has beaten Paul. So, let's get Mitch up there. That means we're up to $8 to support tonight. The Usos are back. Well, what do you mean, Jade? I thought that they hadn't left. I thought that one of the Usos was the IC champion and just lost it. How could the Usos be back if they didn't leave? Okay. I see we have another imposter account over there. Let's get rid of them. Get rid of this imposter account on Kick and the fuck out of there. Okay, cool. All right. So, guess what? First off, let's claim all of our missions. I think we did all the daily stuff. Almost. We have to do a match on the road. It's like, or what else? Oh, we didn't do the free bag. Whoops. I think this might be it then. The free bag. I can't believe I forgot to do it. Claim our free bag. Nomad Library Restaurant. Seemed like an old-fashioned library. I never heard of that. So, this should be it. Yep. So we did all that. Now with our league, we did 15 showdown victories. We can claim that. So all we need to do, 6 more days, we have to play by the end of the month, each day, and that's going to unlock League 10. So if I do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, if I remember to boot up this game and just do the dailies for 6 to 7 straight days, we should have League 10 unlocked so that when we start our new event in November, whatever the month-long event is, because we don't know what it's going to be, I should be able to actually get the big rewards this time, which I couldn't get this month. Again, because the way the game they built it is so stupidly. But I'm glad that we got that done. I think we're going to be good to go in November. We'll find out. All right, so I'm happy about that, obviously. Now we could do this. Jay says Jimmy and Jay are back as a tag team. Oh, so they've forgiven themselves and re-teamed up. I mean, what a shocking twist, right? Totally, we never thought that those two would ever get back together. He's here. Okay. I probably gotta do these missions. Yep, gotta do these missions here, and then we can start doing zombie tours. Do I know how to whistle? The mic gate only picks up half of it. But yes, I can whistle, but the mic gate blocks half of it now. John Cena is in the game. Yes, he is. He's not a frequently used character. He was more common earlier on, but since John Cena is no longer on WWE TV, they basically don't really put him in the game anymore. That's why. Okay. Oh, okay, so all that's done. All the daily stuff is done. What we got to do now is collect the freebie stuff, and then we can finally look at the zombie event tours and see what's going on for tonight. Let's see here. I received a $2 tip from Review Fat USA. How do you think it's possible Rich is the same age as you and he looks 15 years older? Let's see. You ready? He doesn't take care of himself, which means basically unhealthy eating, horrible sleep schedule, horrible work schedule, let's be honest. Probably absolutely horrible mental state, correct? Like, I'll be honest, around 7-8 years ago, I looked way worse than I did today because I was feeling awful in my mind and in my soul. And today, I'm actually quite happy. I'm a happy guy. So because of that, I look and feel better, right? Rich is a miserable wretch. So he's feeling and looking terrible. So he's going to look, he's going to always look older. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't capitalized. Here we go. So, I mean, there you go. It's very simple. I'm not on THC all day, every day. I don't monstrously overeat. I mean, he must. Can you imagine how much he eats to maintain that body type? It's insane how much the amount of calories he's consuming every day. Wild. Okay. Are Kat and I going to a haunted house? No. What's up, Vietnamese comrade? Good evening. How are you? So thank you, Review Fat USA, for our biggest tip of the night. Now we're up to $10 in support. Guys, the momentum ain't doing so well tonight. I'm just being honest. It's not, Okay, now, would you like me to be honest with all of you? I'd like to be honest with you guys. I like doing WWE Champions. I find it fun to hang out with you guys and talk like we're doing tonight. But these streams are doing worse and worse if you haven't noticed. A week ago, we didn't hit the goal. All right? And if we continue to have nights where it looks like we're just not going to hit the goal and people want other stuff, I'll do other stuff. Listen, I'm currently juggling a ton of games. We could definitely use Champions nights as nights to do other content. I'm just being honest. I'm okay with these because I like chilling with you. But if I should be playing Sonic instead, if I should be doing Life is Strange, if I should be finishing Quiet Place, if I should be doing chill streams of a different kind, like Stardew Valley, if we should be playing other different games, I'll do whatever. All right? I'll do whatever you want. Seriously. But this has been working for almost 2 months. But now perhaps the momentum has died. I'll be honest with you guys. I have not looked at the stream at all. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to guess we have 200 viewers on YouTube and 40 viewers on Kick? Let's find out. We have 206 viewers on YouTube. That's pretty close. Guys, we're at 32 likes. Let's get that up to 50 likes tonight. I said 40 viewers on Kick. We have 38 viewers on Kick. I was pretty much dead on, correct? Now, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with not having giant attendance if it means that people are still enjoying and having a chill time with me. We didn't used to have tons of attendance for Stardew Valley. We didn't have tons of attendance for other games. You know what I'm saying? We didn't. But those audiences were engaged. They liked the content, and they supported it. If this is going to be now, in a week's time, 2 straight Sunday nights where we're not hitting the goals with champions, I think I'm done with it. I'm just being honest with you. I think I'm done with the game, and we should do other shit. And I'm okay with that. Right now, I've got Call of Duty going on, and people want me to play multiplayer and the campaign and zombies. All right? So I could easily just say, screw this, and let's do something different. So let's see what happens tonight. If more support chimes up, if we do a mega pull and everything, then I think we'll keep it going. If we don't, if we have another night like last week, I think we're done. And I think we should start doing other stuff instead and mix up the schedule. Okay? Which sucks because I went out of my way to play the feud so we could hit League 10 and continue. But you know what they say is that, you know, do you want to know the truth? Here's the deal about this game. This is a fun game to play in your own time. This is a fun game to mess around and relax, right? But is this necessarily a game to be constantly streaming? Is it riveting content? Not really. You know, I think it's good to chill and talk about wrestling with you guys, but I'm not necessarily seeing this as being the most entertaining content that I could be putting up. People wanted to see it because the dumbass, brain-dead, mouth-drooler fucking meme from my detractors for the longest time was, oh my God, Phil plays WWE Champions and he spends money on it. Yeah, now I play WWE Champions and I literally spend money on it every fucking time I play it and no one cares. People show up and like it and support it, right? But now I've been doing it for 2 months and I'll be honest, I think the hype is dying down. I think there's not that many people who care anymore. They know that I play the game. Like, literally, have you heard anyone talking about me playing mobile games recently? No one, because no one cares. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all done with. The whole dumb thing of, oh, hating on Phil for playing, it's over. So because of that, I don't see, yeah, this doesn't work. This one doesn't work. Jay says it's a free one. This one doesn't work unless you have a certain subscription that I don't have. The way I see it, it's this issue is dead now, right? Like, this is like, no one brings it up. Even my detractors don't bring it up anymore because they're so fucking embarrassed because they realize how dumb, fucking idiotic they are. I mean, morons just make up new shit now instead. That's completely ludicrous and no one pays attention to, right? So the way I see it, perhaps it's time to move on, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I like our Knights and Champions. I think these are fun. I have a good time when we're playing and we're interacting and talking about wrestling. I have a good time when we're talking about other topics. I treat this as my late night chill stream at this point. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just don't know. Let's see what happens tonight. But I'll tell you, if the streak ends tonight, dude, well, I'm done with this game. I mean it, too. Like, if the streak ends tonight, I'm just not going to play it anymore. Because this will be 2 weeks in a row that's happened. You know, it would have ended last week if not for that giant Hail Mary tip last minute from someone else. So, let's see what happens, right? Exactly. Sarah says, all your detractors now just say you're boring and they talk about 5-year-old memes or they come up with a ridiculous conspiracy that dies within a day anyway. You're right. It's over. It's over for my detractors. Literally, it's done. Everyone has moved on. Literally, everyone who used to bully me either is becoming the person who's now bullied like RTU, or everyone's moved on to guys like RTU. They're done with me. They don't need to waste time on me anymore with this negative shit, and I'm very happy about this. I'm loving the positivity. I'm loving the fun we're having. I think that the sky's the limit in the future to move forward with positive content now because people are finally off my back. So I'm happy. I really am. I'm superbly happy right now. So that being said, yeah, maybe we're done with this. I don't know. Let's see how tonight goes. Again, like I said, I mean, guys, we're a half an hour in and $10 in into a $150 goal to do a mega pull. I don't think we're going to do it, right? Right? There you go. Okay. I know you love it, Jade. I think anyone who loves wrestling loves this because we get to talk wrestling. You get to see all these different representations of wrestling characters. It's been a fun ride these last 2 months. I mean, I'm not even kidding you. Guess how many hours of WWE Champions content I've put in the last 2 months. You ready for this? 30 hours. 30 freaking hours of WWE Champions content. I'm putting out more content on this game than the people who are the sponsored streamers who get free shit for playing the game. I've put out way more content than them. They stream like a couple times a week, maybe an hour or two. I put out 30 straight fucking hours of this. You know? That's pretty crazy, don't you think? Oh, I hear the rain coming in now. Oh, boy. I really want the cool air, but I can't have that much rain coming in. I guess I'll keep an eye on it. It's not like pouring in my window. Okay. All right, so guys, we've done all the freebie stuff. We've done all the good stuff. Now, it's time to look at the zombie stuff, right? Here we are. Victory Tour we did. That was the Bret Hart tour. We've done that already. There's no new Toxic Rumble tours to do. So what we've got tonight is a large series of zombie tours for this event. See all these? So what is this one? Oh, good, Bret Hart. I was going to say, man, this is going to suck because it has a bunch of characters who I don't really have leveled up, but it's Bret Hart. We can just go right to Zombie Bret Hart and do this tour. Sweet. Very good. By the way, I still don't think I have a strap that I can put on Bret. Oh, well, the strap I can put on Bret is already on Finn Balor. You know what? I think I'm going to put it on him. Okay, so now I should be able to put plates on this belt. What plates do is they give special abilities or buffs to a character. Do I have Fury, which is only 20% gem damage? Do I have another Fury? I do have another Fury. All right, so I'm going to equip these. I want him to have more gem damage. Now he has 20% gem damage buff because I did that. I don't have enough. I could do armor, I guess. Yellow gem damage, kind of helps. We'll do an armor set. Okay, we'll do this. So he has 20% gem defense buff, and he has 20% damage buff for gems. I don't think we have any plates we want to give him. Nah, none of these plates would help him. Okay, tour time. Jade says, I'm cool with Call of Duty tonight. It's cool. No, I hear you. I know that right now people want what's hot. This game ain't hot. This game was hot 2 months ago. And just, oh my God, DSP's going to play WWE Champions, the game that people gave him shit for all these years. And that's the thing. People are like, whoa, I can't believe he's going to do it, man. What a ballsy individual. I've been doing it for 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So perhaps that's what it is. What do you guys think? Honest opinions from the people who are here. You know, we got around roughly 250 people here. What do you guys think about WWE Champions? Is this something you want us to continue every week? Or do you think that it's played out? We're done. Don't even bother with it anymore. You know? And here's the truth. No one better bring it up ever again. Listen, I'm able to play whatever fucking game I want in my private life, period. I can play Champions. I can play fucking Dokkan Battle. I can do whatever I want. If you like my content, please support it. But enough with this being intrusive into my fucking private life of things that I do, right? I don't want to hear, oh, I found a secret account that Phil's playing this and that. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Really, I'll do whatever I want and you'll like it. Because my business is public. If you like the business, you like the content I put out, you support it. If you don't like the content I put out, you don't have to support it. But it has nothing to do with anyone's business. That's how this even became embroiled in my content to begin with, right? So here's the thing. I'm okay with playing Champions, as you see. I have great knowledge of the game. We're getting very far into it, and we're doing a good time. I think these are very nice late night chill streams. Okay? But at this point, now being in the busiest gaming season of the year, all these new games are coming out. It seems like people want me to play those games over Champions. Correct? Is it played out? What do you think? If it's played out, it's played out, and we do other stuff. Seriously. If you guys are bored of this game right now, I'll fucking boot up Call of Duty. If it means you guys are going to be entertained, all right? And if you guys are going to have a good time, and you guys are going to say, hey, I would rather watch you play Call of Duty tonight, and I would support your Call of Duty stream, I would do that right now. I would switch, and we'll play for an hour and a half. You guys want to poll for it? We'll do a double poll, one on Kick, one on YouTube, and see what people want. By the way, I just received a $12 tip. Thank you so much. King, hope you're doing well. I don't have time to play games these days. I would love. Would you have any short, good RPG recommendations for like a weekend or two? Thanks. A short RPG recommendation? You want me to be honest with you? No, because this is the problem. All these good RPGs that have been coming out are insanely lengthy, right? Like Metaphor. I love the beta of Metaphor. I played it for 12 hours, and I thought, or not the beta, it was a demo. I thought it was super good. Like, no exaggeration, I loved Metaphor. I thought it was exceptionally good. But then my audience didn't like it. And come to find out, the game's like 80 to 100 hours long, so I can't really fit it into my schedule, right? You know, Dragon Age is coming out. How long is it? I don't know, but I guarantee you it's insanely lengthy, right? So here we go. Let's do a poll right now on both sides. Chrono Trigger is not a modern RPG, though. I think he's asking about a modern RPG, guys. I'm doing 2 polls right now. How the fuck do I do the poll over here? How do I do the poll on Kick? Why can't I find it? Oh, we gotta type in the command of poll, don't you? There we go. And we'll play for a little bit. We'll see what people vote for. All right, 2 polls are going live right now. Please vote on the polls. They're going to last 2 to 3 minutes each. I'll play a little bit more. We'll see what people vote for, and we'll go from there. Luthes did a super chat, says, do Call of Duty if you hit the goal, still do the poll. Why would I do that? If people don't like the game enough to keep playing it, why the hell would I go back and spend more money in it? Would I not be a complete moron? Right? Any plans to go back to Final Fantasy Rebirth? No, it's too late. No one would care about it if I went back to it now. People want me to play Metaphor. People are asking about Dragon Age. No one cares about Final Fantasy VII. Sorry. I cared about it earlier this year. Nobody else seemed to. Now, this is hilarious. I'm going to tell you why in a second. Toast Fairy, if I play mobile games for myself, I play them for myself. You know what I mean? Like, I have a personal account for this game, which I can continue to play, but it has nothing to do with what I've been doing on streams, right? Luthes, I know you care about Rebirth, but I'm saying no one cares about me playing Rebirth. That's the point I'm making here. Understand? What happened to the poll? Did the poll disappear on Kick? I didn't get rid of it. I didn't do that. It disappeared. I don't know what happened at all. I'm going to remake it. I don't know. I didn't tell it to go away that fast. It, like, completely disappeared. Oh, for some reason, it was set up for a duration of 30 seconds. Let's set it up for a duration of 5 minutes. Oops. That definitely was not supposed to be a 30-second poll. I didn't realize that it does that. All right, here's the real poll, guys. Okay. Yikes. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, it was some kind of a voter scam. So half those votes were fabricated by the other party. They don't count. They're not real votes, right? Bullshit. Now, for the record, the vast majority of people who are sitting here in chat talking with me right now are saying to switch to Call of Duty. I just want to make this clear, all right? Because when I read you the results, you may be like, huh? But I'm telling you right now, the vast majority of people who are active chat users are saying switch to Call of Duty. Well, I'm happy that you like the champ streams, Jeff, but are you going to support them? Because you're not. We have $10 tonight. Oh, let's take that back. We have $24 now because that tip came in, right? We have $24 to support tonight. We're hitting the goals on every Call of Duty stream. What is going on right now with this stream? Right? If you like it, you got to support it. Again, the whole point of me doing this game is to do the polls. That's the fun of it. I'm not kidding. We have zombie polls to do. We're going to finish those in like 20 minutes. And we have nothing to do anyway, right? Sarah, yes, you see, Sarah, you're wise. You're a very wise person. Sarah knows what's going on, so do I. Sarah absolutely knows what's going on, and so do I, because we're not stupid. And we'll talk about this in a moment once the polls end. We're going to let the polls end, and then I'm going to tell you what's going on. Paul just did a super chat, $2. What's a good fight stick for Street Fighter 6? I have an 8-bit dough. I like Hori joysticks. Hori joysticks are a great brand. You know, the one that I use right now, you're probably not going to be able to get. This is the Rolls-Royce. The Rolls-Royce of joysticks, the Victrix. This one is like a $300 joystick. It's stainless steel. It's ridiculously good quality buttons and everything. It's the best one I've ever had, and I'll probably use this for ages. But if you can't afford a $300 joystick, any Hori joystick is usually good to go. That's the brand I recommend. That's actually the brand I was using before I got the Victrix. So, okay. The stick on the 8-bit dough feels wanky. Yeah, because the 8-bit dough is not great quality. 8-bit dough is cheap. 8-bit dough is very cheap build. Jade's basically cool with no matter what I do tonight. He goes, dude, if you play Call of Duty, he's totally cool with it. If this is done, it's all right. So there you go. It's an off-brand Sanwa stick inside the 8-bit dough. That would make sense why it's bad. That would make a lot of sense why it's bad then. Hori joysticks are quite good. Yes, I like the Hori brand, and they have many different models available. All right, I'm going to finish this tour, and then we're going to look at these polls. Can you do on well with Street Fighter 6 on PC with just a keyboard? I don't know. I mean, stands to reason maybe yes, considering that people are using button-only joysticks and winning tournaments with them. I don't think you need anything too elaborate, honestly. But I don't know. Maybe keyboards aren't responsive enough. I don't know how it works. I've only played Street Fighter ever on a joystick, so. That's funny. The Kick Chat wants WWE champions? Really? Then why are there 0 subs tonight? We've literally had 0 subs on the stream. 0. Not a single contribution on the Kick side. We've had super chats and we've had tips tonight. And a membership all on the YouTube side. We've had 0 contributions from Kick. So what are you talking about? Right? Okay. It is true, Kick has been a huge supporter of my content the last couple of weeks. 100% confirmed, you are correct. People on Kick have been amazing. It just doesn't seem like people on Kick even care about this anymore either, much like everybody else. All right, so on Kick, here we go. Here's our results. You guys ready? Here's our results on Kick. We had 75 people vote. 72% said keep playing WWE. 28% said swap to Black Ops 6. Here's the problem. On Kick, we started with 40 people. When I said, hey, everyone, vote on the poll, the viewership went up to 92 instantly. Meaning 50 fucking trolls came in and voted. Guess how many votes there are for keep playing WWE? 54. So basically, 4 people said keep playing WWE, and most people voted for Black Ops 6. On the YouTube side of things, 322 votes. 67% say keep playing WWE. 33% say swap to Black Ops 6. Here's the problem with 324 votes. We only have 200 viewers. So 130 people came in and erroneously voted towards keep playing WWE champions. If you erase that number of votes, okay, then you basically get just around an even split. Okay? And you know what? The people on YouTube actually did support the stream. So both polls skewed by trolls. When you take the troll numbers out, it's very apparent you guys are done with WWE. It's 100% apparent you're done with it. You're bored. Correct? So if you're done with it, you're bored. Even Jade, who's been one of the people who's absolutely loved WWE champions these last 2 months, literally just said to me, all right, swap to Call of Duty. So I think this is going to be it. I think I'd rather swap over and I use these nights when I was going to play this to play other games. Seriously, like, I think that makes more sense. Right now, people want me to play Call of Duty, both multiplayer and campaign and zombies. I can't do that. I can't do that if I have these a million other streams going. You know, tomorrow I got to do my React content. I have to. I'm committed to it contractually for people who are paid members, right? So yeah, I think we're gonna say goodbye to WWE. Honestly, I think this is an interesting night. I think it's a good night to do it. There you go. Even King Michael says, yeah, WWE has run its course. There you go. I think it makes sense to let these people who has been around for a long time and who like the content and are positive influences to weigh in, and I'm glad that you guys are. How about this? So that's what we got from longtime supporters. How about someone like Darkside Pimp over on Kick? Darkside Pimp, you are the biggest contributor of subs to the channel on Kick. Number 1. Do you think that WWE Champions has run its course and you'd like to see more Call of Duty and new games? Or do you think that we should keep going with Champions? And be honest, if you have an opinion that you think is different, I want to hear it. I want to get opinions in right now as we finish this tour. Let's see what he has to say. Excuse me. You know, Void also. Void was here earlier, and he's, what, number 2 or number 3 most contributor on the channel on Kick? And he said, I'm leaving because I'm bored of this game. I'll come back when he does something different. You know? Darkside Pimp literally just talked like 10 seconds ago. But he's in there. He said, it's your channel. I like champions, but if I'm in a minority, you do you. So, Darkside Pimp actually likes WWE champions. There you go. And I appreciate the honesty. I really do. I really do. See, Toast Fairy says, maybe put champions on the rotation once a month when they do special events like this Halloween event. Here's the thing. In order to really participate in monthly events, you have to play the whole event. I mean it. Like, right now we have a great roster, okay? Maybe what we do is we give it a break, right? Maybe we give it a break, and we come back to this game, I don't know, mid-November, and we give it a random shot on a night stream, and we see how it does, and we see if people enjoy it or not. But it's pretty obvious. It's played. I mean, dude, we are now about to be an hour into the stream, and we only have 26 bucks out of the goal. We're not even close to doing the mega poll. And the mega poll is like the feature of the event, right? If I don't do a mega poll, what really is the highlight of me playing this game? Right? What am I going to do? More tours. I'm going to beat more people up and click more, right? Here's what we're going to do for the rest of the night. We're going to try to do all these different tours. See, there's 1, 2, 3. There's only 5 tours left. That's actually it. There's 5 tours left, and there's nothing else to do tonight. I'm not even kidding. Unless we pull and we get a character, there's nothing else to do in the game tonight. We're actually done. Do you see my point? That's how the game is built. So, I mean, based on the feedback I'm seeing, based on the support we're getting, based on the amount of people who are showing up, if you haven't noticed how much there's been a big dip in attendance. When I was playing Champions, I was getting over 400 viewers on YouTube. The first week when we did Champions on Kick, I had over 100 viewers. Now we're not retaining. Basically, it's fizzled out, right? So maybe this is what we do. Maybe we give it a break. Maybe, since I was going to do this Wednesday night, let's not. Instead, let's do a game people want on Wednesday night. Maybe more Call of Duty. Maybe we'll do the campaign of Call of Duty Wednesday night, or maybe more multiplayer. Let's do what people want, all right? I'm down for that. I'm down for whatever you guys want, all right? So everyone who's watching this on demand, this may be shocking to you. I wasn't expecting it to go this way tonight at all, but it is what it is. You roll with the crowd and what the crowd wants and what the people want. I'm happy that you guys joined me for 30 plus hours of WWE Champions. You know what the game is now. If you're interested in playing it for yourself, please enjoy it. For me, I still like it. I will continue to play the game on a private account. That's none of anyone's business what it is. I really enjoyed my ride in the game, but I mean, now it's been 2 months. It's played out, right? Be honest here. So, okay, we'll come back to it. I feel like we should. I feel like let's give it a rest and maybe come back in a few weeks and just do a random night stream of it. And maybe people will be feeling good and generous, and we want to see a new pull for new characters and stuff going on, right? But as for now, I think we've done. Have I proven my point, folks? Here we go. Have I proven my point that I have the right to play whatever the hell I want? I can play any game on here I want, and it's fine. I can spend money on whatever I want, and it's fine. Now, admittedly, years ago, when I was in a bad financial situation and going through a bankruptcy, and I was playing this game and spending money on it, that was awful decision-making, correct? But things have changed. Things have turned around for the better, and I don't have that weight on my back anymore. I'm not making the bad decisions anymore. So to all the people, all those detractors who tried to make my life a living hell, you can go fuck yourselves. I just proved over the last 2 months that no one gives a shit about you and the fucking bullshit that you've said about me. No one cares but losers. All right? I'm going to keep winning. I'm going to keep crushing it. I'm going to keep hitting goals, crushing the trolls, doing positive content for my audience. And when I hear the crowd saying, hey, Phil, we're bored. Hey, Phil, enough of this. I say, that's fine. Let's move on. Philomania runs wild whether or not it's actually in WWE Champions. Do you understand that? Seriously. Right? Well, now Darkside Pimp says, I could do one last drop for a pull. Now, here's the thing. I hear you, Darkside Pimp, but do you really want to do that? Do you really want to donate, have me pull, but then we're not going to play? Right? I don't know. I'll be honest with you. That would be bad on my conscience. If you were to say, oh, I want to drop a bunch of gifted subs, so you do a final pull, but then we're not going to play. So then what's the point, right? I feel like that's kind of like, that wouldn't make sense. I would feel pretty bad about that. If I switch to Call of Duty right now and people want to support Call of Duty for the next hour, I'm down for that. But I would actually have feel a bad conscience if you just donated right now, Darkside Phil or Darkside Pimp, and then we didn't play. You know, I don't want to take your money like that. I would feel like a real scumbag because I'm pissing it away then on something we're not even getting anything out, right? That's, again, I will end it with this because this is very important. Wow, I'm so glad that we actually just had this conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to play a mobile game, I will leave you with this. Please play responsibly. Do not overspend. Do not become addicted. Do not go crazy with the, sunken cost fallacy of, oh, I spent money on it and I'm going to keep spending more money till I get what I want because I've already invested so much time and money. Do not do that, please. Okay? Please. That is the worst route you can go. It is addiction. It is incredibly dangerous, and it can get you into a lot of problems. Okay? Take it from someone who has firsthand experience, not just even in this game, but previous games before this game, that I was doing that, and it was really hurting me. Okay? So, do not do that, because you might have watched me play this over the last 2 months and be like, wow, Phil spent a lot of money on this game and now he's just quitting. Yes, because I always knew the only reason I spent the money is because I was making the money to be spent. You get it? I was streaming, making the money, and spending that money. But I was always coming up with a profit. Not once did I do so many pulls in a night that I actually lost money. I made money every single night I played WWE Champions because I had to be responsible, okay? It's that simple. You make the money, you can spend the money however you want, but don't go too crazy. Do it within your means. Make sure that you have a budget. This is all important stuff when you're playing mobile games. I know it sounds, well, I have to be that serious. Yes, these games are designed to be addictive. These games are designed to take your money. Do not let them take your money and become addictive, all right? Please. If anything, in the last 2 months of me playing this game, you've learned anything, let this lesson sink in. I want to look out for my audience. I don't want anyone to fall down the slope of addiction, okay? Thank you all for watching and supporting WWE Champions. Let's return to it at a future date. Let's wait till like maybe a month. Why not? And then we go back to it and we see what's going on in the game, what the event is, what characters are available. If people are feeling good, they support, and we do a poll, great. But it doesn't have to be something that we do all the time. It's a big, as you've seen, playing 2 times a week, 2.5 hours each time is not enough. We're always behind on the events. We're always not catching up. I can barely keep up with anything, right? These games want you to invest insane amounts of time and money. That's the catch. That's the addiction. That's what they want. So please be wary of that. Enjoy responsibly. And thank you to everyone who watched and everyone supported. That's right. Darkside Pimp even said, the good news is you did get the shirt ripped during the 2 months. You're right. It was what, 2 weeks ago? Week and a half ago? 2 weeks ago. We did the shirt rip. That was amazing. That was, we got it done. We got the freaking, the emote and everything. We're good. All right, guys. Thanks for watching WWE Champions. See you in the future.